guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you don't know me, I kinda just recently started this, so I will be doing a lot more beauty, more lifestyle, a lot more you know, more vlogging and stuff like that around this channel. So yeah, so this is me. So as you can see from the title, I'm gonna talk about some aesthetic procedures that I personally have done before. So there are 3 procedures that I've done. The first one is I did a jaw Botox procedure. The second one is chin fillers. Yeah, and the third one is actually the most recent one, which is thread lift procedure. So let's talk about the first one. So the first one I did was actually jaw Botox. It's my first ever aesthetic procedure ever. Like, I've never done anything to my face because firstly I was young lah, no money, right? But like now working, you know, got money, then I actually really didn't like how I looked because my jaw was really huge. I had really huge jaw muscles because of my my grandparents, and then from there, like, you know, I have a jaw shape that is actually very square, so actually that made it even bigger and made me look chubbier than I actually am lah. So, and I really didn't like that, so I decided to get that done. And I was fortunate enough that I know someone who went to this particular aesthetic clinic, and then they introduced me to the doctor, and the doctor was very nice. The doctor was very professional, and he did what exactly I wanted. And yeah, and I got my first jaw Botox there. So I'll introduce the clinic later, but so I'll just talk about the procedure I've done. Yeah, so jaw Botox is actually not very scary. Like, yes, it is like a needle pushing into your muscle and then injecting a toxin that will relax your muscle in a case where it paralyzes it so that your muscle doesn't work as hard. You know, as your muscle don't work as hard, it will shrink in size. So that's precisely what jaw Botox does for you. It is supposed to help you create a slimmer jaw because it, you know, it paralyzes your muscles lah. And that's one. So and depends on individual. My muscles took longer to be slimmer. My muscles took about 2 months. Usually people see results within like 1 month to 1.5 months. So in this case, I'll show you a before and after, and then you'll see the very huge difference. That is just one jab. If I'm not wrong, that was just one jab, and that was within 3 months, 2 to 3 months of it. Wow, I'm really just very excited in continuing along because, okay, so jaw Botox, you don't need to take it every month. You only need to take it like maybe once every 4 months if you're new to it, and then after a year of doing so, you will slowly, your muscles will slowly start, you know, maintaining the size. So then after that, you only go back maybe once every 6 months or once a year. Really depends on yourself. So for myself, I'm having this routine where it's like once every 4 months lah. So yeah, that's how jaw Botox is. So that's first. Second one I did was actually chin fillers. So why I did chin fillers was because my chin is actually really stubby and really quite short, and I actually was quite afraid, and so I didn't really put in as much as what they recommended. So I might actually consider going back to have a refill again, because the last time I did it was about like 6 months ago. So what is chin fillers? Chin fillers is actually basically a solution that is being injected into the very surface of underneath your skin. So it's basically like just right under here, right under your muscle, to create the illusion of having a sharper jaw. That mixed with jaw Botox actually help you create a better result. So that is what I did. But I actually was quite afraid of chin fillers, so I actually didn't get as much as what was recommended for me. I actually get lesser than that, and that was 6 months ago. So I'm actually thinking of getting a refill, and it really proved to have very huge change. Like, the change wasn't dramatic, the change was natural. The change just made me feel a lot more defined, and I loved it because in comparison with jaw Botox, right? Jaw Botox takes about 3 months to show, but chin fillers is immediate, so you can see your results immediately, and that is fantastic. So I mean, if you don't need to have a slimmer jaw like me, then you know, and you still want to have that V-shaped face, I guess chin fillers would be for you lah. I'm recommending because it worked for me, and I actually loved the procedure. And the clinic I worked with and the clinic that I had my procedures done at, they are really professional. They were the best. The consultants really know you to the core because they get to know who you are and what you need, and then the doctor actually recommends the things that you need, and they don't oversell. That's the best point ever. So the last treatment I done was actually quite recent. That's about 2 months ago. Yeah, so the treatment I did was actually called nose thread lift procedure. What it is actually basically a non-invasive procedure that helps you create a sharper nose. So you don't need to go for rhinoplasty, you don't need to go for plastic surgery, all that kind of stuff. So what nose thread lift do is that actually really dependent on you, because I myself have no nose bridge at all. I was totally flat and I actually needed the nose thread lift to lift up my non-existent nose bridge. So that helped me a lot. In this case, how I explain is that basically what nose thread lift is actually this thread where it has cones in it. This cones helps the thread to stabilize and to keep in place after the thread has been placed into your nose. Basically, Dr. Jason is a very well-known and popular doctor that does a lot of fillers and nose thread lift procedure, and he's widely recommended. So he was working at the clinic that I was at, and then he was fantastic. Like, he recommended the numbers of threads that I needed, and then he go along with and adjusted to the height that I want, and it was amazing lah. I mean, okay, nose thread lift looks scary. I mean, because you're basically sticking a slightly thicker needle than your Botox needle up all the way to your nose bridge, like this long, and it is pretty scary lah. Like, I mean, I watched videos, I did some research before going into the procedure. How it goes is that the first step, they'll put on some numbing cream so that when Dr. Jason injects the anesthetic into your nose, you won't feel a thing. And then after when the anesthetic is injected, then that's when the procedure actually starts. So the first thing he will do is that he'll inject the number of threads that is needed. So what he actually recommended was to put the threads underneath your muscle and above your bone, so that, you know, you're pushing the muscle up and not just that the thread is right above your skin where you can feel it lah. So I guess that's the best thing ever. But because I have non-existent nose bridge, it worked fantastic for me and it was great. I had the results immediately. The whole procedure took less than like 20 minutes, I am sure, without even counting the numbing process. It, like, I finally have a nose bridge, you know how fantastic that look. And all in all, right, with a sharper nose, it creates an illusion where you have a slimmer face. So that's the end results that I really wanted lah. We actually did a video for the clinic that I was with, and I'll link the video down below. You can see the entire procedure, how they did it, how I was feeling at that point of time, and how long did the procedure start to kick in. But basically, because right after your procedure, you have this very pinched look because it's very tight, right? Your skin is not used to having something underneath it, obviously. So what you'll do is that it actually takes about maybe 3 to 7 days for it to not be as swollen, and then you will start seeing the final results lah. And my results are really natural. Like, I loved it. It is amazing. So those are the 3 procedures I've done, and actually the clinic that I went to was actually called Astute Aesthetics Clinic. So they are actually located in Katong, and I'll link all their URL, website link, as well as their Instagram, their social media, and the address that they are at. And a lot of my friends actually went there. Some of them did Venus Legacy, some of them did pigmentation, some of them did laser, other people did Botox, as well as like eye bag fillers, something like that. So a lot of them did some stuff lah. If you have any concerns, or like whether you're unsure of this procedure will work out for you, just drop them a call, or like, you know, like book an appointment. The consultation is pretty much free. I mean, you can quote my name, and then the consultation is absolutely free, because I've been there a couple of times. I am pretty much a regular customer, and it worked really well for me. And if you have any questions, you know, you can always link it down in the comments below, and then I'll always reply you. I'm starting this really new, so I would appreciate any support that I can get, and you know, I hope to see you guys again. Thank you. See you.